Hi you guys, welcome back. I'm here with another What Sold video, and just to give you a little recap of what I do, I am a part-time reseller, and I mostly sell on sites like Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, Tradesy every once in a while, as well as Etsy and Citizen. So this What Sold video is going to cover the week of January 3rd through January 9th, and I will be giving you guys my take home after fees, my net profit, and then all of my profit is obviously before taxes. So just to give you guys an idea of how I break down all of my net profit, I do take any of my sales and then I take out the fees that are associated with any of the websites. Poshmark, it's 20%. Mercari, I believe, is now 13% minus an additional fee, and I don't remember exactly how much that is. I think it's something like $2.30. And then Etsy has its own cost, and then eBay is a little up and down depending on whether or not the items have been have a promoted listing attached to them. So I tend to just say 20% across all platforms is what I take out. And then, of course, my cost of goods. So this will be after fees, after cost of goods, but before taxes. So let's get started. I'm going to start with Poshmark this week. I only had 3 sales. If you watched my last video, I have been really terrible about sharing my closet. I hate it. I don't like to do it. So I really don't do it anymore. I do it about once a week. I'm going to go into a video hopefully in the next couple of weeks, but I have hired a VA, a virtual assistant, and she has started sharing my Poshmark closet for me, and she does it about once a day. And then if I feel like it, I'll share it again. But I still really haven't been sharing it personally on my own. But look for that virtual assistant video coming out in the next few weeks. Hopefully I can get that done for you guys quickly because I'm already loving it. Okay, so the first item here is a Madewell sweater. I bought this at a garage sale. I wore it a few times, decided to go ahead and sell it. It wasn't in great condition. It was just, I think I said, so it had some Oliver wash wear and some fade. It was in great condition. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. It was in great condition. It did have some Oliver wear. And then the profit on that one was $10.05 because I considered that a clean out of my own personal closet. The next item here, I picked these Pottery Barn gingham blackout curtains. I picked these up from an estate sale. My pictures were not great. I have such a hard time taking pictures of large items, but this is where stock photos do come into play for me, because seeing here the pictures that I was able to take, of course I took pictures of the tags and the length of the curtains, but to have this stock photo was pretty much the seller for this item. I got these from an estate sale, like I said. My profit after fees was $25.88, 100% worth a pickup to me. The last item that I sold here on Poshmark was this Bungalow 360 octopus wristlet. After fees, this one was $6.93 in take-home profit. And yeah, this was just a really easy listing. I think it sold in about 2 or 3 days. It didn't take very long. So not a huge profit, but it was definitely a quick turnaround. Moving on to Mercari. So these I picked up at a different estate sale, and they were called Gentle Souls. These are also by, I think, Kenneth Cole. They were new in box, and they sold for $48. I do offer free shipping on all of my items on Mercari. So my take home after fees and after my cost of goods was $23.95. These were a pair of Freebirds. These are my first Freebirds I've ever found. They're the only Freebirds I've ever found. I paid up for them, and I paid $25 at a local Savers. 100% worth the pickup. These sold for $140 free shipping, and then after shipping, cost of goods, and fees, my take home was $85.64. These are so cool. If you guys see Freebirds, pick them up. They kind of have that distressed look. That's intentional. These really were almost brand new. So that just kind of gives you an idea of what they look like. And yeah, they were in excellent condition. So this next item, this is kind of a random. This was from my pallet that I picked up back in September. It was a local pallet purchase, and I got about 20 of these t-shirts. This is a European street brand, and they haven't really started selling here in the United States yet. I have found a few items, but I did sell this one, my first of hopefully getting all of them sold. Who knows? But my take home after fees was $11.13. And then the last item that sold in Mercari was this pair of Oshkosh Bagosh vintage little bunny. I think I called them Vestback bloomer alls is what they're called, because they have the like little elastic around the legs. These were not in great condition, and the buyer knew that. There's quite a bit of staining on them, but these Oshkosh vintage Vestback pieces can sell for so much money. I picked these up at the bins. My cost of goods was only $1. I almost didn't grab them because I just felt like they were not in great condition. So here's kind of a close-up of, you can see some of the staining. And the buyer got them. She absolutely loved them. She said she had the same pair when she was little, so I thought that was really fun. But if you see these Oshkosh Vestback vintage pieces, pick them up. They're a great sale. And I don't know if I told you, after cost of fees and everything, my take-home profit was $24.50 on those bloomers. So now we're on to eBay. So this was a Bagolini. I had this one for quite some time. It took a while to sell, and my take home was $14.60. I think I took a best offer of $30 on this one, and Bagolinis can do well. I have found that the prints for me typically sell better than the solid ones, but still, I'll take home a profit of $15. I'm really happy with that. This next item, I got this in a B&G trading box that I got about a year ago. I have not bought another one of those because I just don't think that for me the profit was high enough for each item. My take home after fees and after cost of goods was $11.72, and I believe this dress sold for $28. The next item, this is a pair of hunter boots. I have been selling quite a few of my daughter's old hunter boots. I finally got them all listed, and these I made a profit of $15.62, and I believe I took a best offer of $26. This next item is Albion Fit. This is, I believe it's a local to Utah brand, but they are starting to kind of start to open up stores across the country. It has a very Athleta feel to it, and their swimsuits are very popular. So if you come across any of their swimsuits, they can sell between $60 and $100. Really great quality, and yeah, this one sold. I actually bought it at the thrift store for myself. It didn't fit the way that I was hoping it would on me personally, and I took a best offer for $30 on this one. You can see here I did disclose that it had, the pull was missing on the zipper, but as long as you disclose any kind of flaws, people still buy the items. So this is missing half the tag, unfortunately, but you can see this is Albion Fit. So my take home after fees on this one was $14.08. Next was a pair of Rag & Bone jeans, and these I actually got from a local consignment store, and they were marked 50% off. So I bought these for $8, which is a great return on investment for how much I ended up making off of these, which was $45.28. I took a best offer of $80, I think, which was an amazing offer on these, and great pair of Rag & Bone. I noticed, obviously, Rag & Bone isn't selling as well as it used to, but if it's a great piece at a great price, I still like to pick them up. These were a pair of cool women's pants, and they had like a waterproofing to them, so they were actually called like the splash roll-up pant. And I picked these up at the bins. I paid $2 for them. I took a best offer of $40, and then after my fees, cost of goods, and all of that, I ended up making $25.90 off of these. These this next item, this was a pair of Gap Kids snow pants, snow bibs. These belong to my son. I think I picked them up maybe at a Savers, or we have a local thrift store called Deseret Industries, and I think this is where I got them. My son wore them for quite a while. They're in amazing condition even after he wore them, and my take home was $18.40. Bibs and stuff are still selling, so if you have any snow gear left, get it listed now. People are still buying snow gear, so do it while you can. This one was a really quick, fun flip. So I picked this up at a local Savers. This was a Ravensburger puzzle, still in the box, obviously still in the box. It was still shrink wrapped, and I grabbed it from a thrift store, and then the next day it sold locally to a buyer, and then they were able to come and pick it up, and I didn't have to ship it. So that was really great. They offered me $20 and then asked if I could just waive the shipping and they would come grab it the next day, and they did, and that was great. So I think I bought it at the thrift store for $2. So my take home after just a day of being on eBay was $12. This was a cool item that was given to me, and like the cool pants, the brand Cool sells pretty quickly and for a decent amount of money. With the exception of some pieces that, like this one, had this embroidery on it. I probably wouldn't have picked this up from a thrift store, but because someone did donate it to me just with some bags of clothes, I went ahead and listed it. I took a best offer of $28, and I had this one sitting for about 9 months. I probably should have dropped the price quite a long time ago. I just never get around to doing things like that on eBay. So I'm glad that someone finally made an offer, and I was able to profit $24.48 on this jacket. So another pair of kids snow pants. These are Lands' End, and they are called the Squall Gray Snow Pant. These were unisex, and these actually sold on Kidizen. So the reason I have them over here on eBay is because I forgot to delist them on my eBay. So that was a huge mistake for me. It was such a bummer, and luckily they did sell over on Kidizen, but I just wanted to show you guys, don't forget to delist on other platforms, because if you forget on if you forget on eBay and you have to cancel an order, it's not good. It looks bad on your profile, and you do get dinged for it. So just a friendly reminder, learn from my mistakes. The next item here, these were a pair of Fry Regina pointed toe. These sold for a really great price, and I was able to take home a profit of $32.08. I believe I sent an offer to someone for $50, and then after my cost of goods, I ended up making that, which again was $32.08. Next was this ASOS Vero Moda blouse, and this one I got in that palette back in September. This was a gorgeous top. I would have kept it if it was my size, but unfortunately it wasn't. And this one sold for $21.02. If you happen to see Vero Moda, I would pick it up. I've never heard of it before, and it sold. It had a lot of interest, and then it sold really well. This one was a bins pickup, and it was a Notori Cameo Rose Feathers lace bra. This was new with tags, and I think I probably paid like 75 cents for it at the bins, and my return was $17.22. So that was a great pickup, great flip. Sold in about 4 days. This was another bins pickup. This one was so adorable. I absolutely loved this piece. I probably would have kept it for myself, but it was a little too small, and I just felt like someone else could really benefit from it. It had this kind of like funky look to it. It was gorgeous leather. So this one was a great find in my opinion. I love picking up leather at the bins. I think it sells for really well. The prices are usually really great. And yeah, I'm glad that this one found a new home. And my take-home profit after fees was $22.34. So this was a bralette that I had gotten in that same palette from back in September. This one is American Eagle Airy. And this one, I was getting a few offers on different platforms, but they were all really low. And then this one ended up selling here on eBay. I think someone came in and offered full price. So they bought it for full price. So I made a profit of $18.48 on that. So this is in exclusively Masuk. This one I did find at the bins. So my cost of goods up from that trip, if I remember, was only $2 a piece. And I got an offer for this one. It's been sitting for quite some time without any interest. So someone offered me $40 and I took that offer because I wasn't sure when I was going to get another one. The shipping ended up costing a little more than I thought that it was going to because it would not fit into a padded priority mail envelope. So I did take a little bit of a cut on the shipping, but I feel like it all kind of evens out in the end anyway. So my profit on this one ended up being $26.88. The next item was a pair of J. Crew factory women's stretch boyfriend fit jeans. I had bought these a few years ago. They were my favorite jeans. I wore them all the time, and then I just stopped wearing them. So I put a lot of my clothes on Poshmark and eBay over the summer during the pandemic, and these I ended up making a profit of $15.10. So this next item was awesome. This sold really quickly. I think it took about 3 days. And I found this in a local garage sale. I grabbed a bag and the woman at the garage sale told me that all the items were 50 cents a piece. And I was coming across Burberry. I was coming across Vince kids, Vince pieces, some Bowden. I found some Vineyard Vines, and I'm just kind of like throwing everything in this trash bag. I think I ended up paying, by the end, she just gave me a deal on the entire bag. So I paid 25 cents a piece on all of the items from that thrift haul. And to find a Burberry shirt for kids that sells for more than I spend on my own shirts is just kind of crazy to me. But hey, anybody will buy just about anything. This one did have a little stain right here in the front. I did tell the buyer about that, so they knew. And I ended up taking an offer for this one of $50. So my take home after fees for this item was $43.20. So there you have it, guys. That was my entire sales week. And after all is said and done from my 3 platforms that I sold on last week, my take home after fees was $566.48. That was probably one of the best weeks I've had in a long time. I am averaging about 300 to 400 a week, which is not great, but you know, every week you'll have, you know, every once in a while you'll have a really amazing week, and then you'll have a really not so great week. So I'm going to take what I can get right now, and I'm really happy with the profit that I made. Hopefully you guys did really well last week also. Hopefully you guys are getting some really great pieces to fill your closet with, and yeah, I just hope you guys are doing great. So have a great evening, have a great day, whatever time of the day it is for you, and yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.